There are a few questions on one of my styling reels about how to style wide leg pants and the concept of balance. So the comments were sort of around, I'm not sure how to style them, they don't look quite right, and they are very on trend at the moment. So I thought I'd give you a really quick and dirty tutorial on what I mean when I say creating balance with your shoulders or the top half of your body when it comes to wide pants. And I'm going to use my trusty dusty widest pants I own, my Friday Flamingo jeans. So I think they're actually called the Indigo Pan, but they're a denim-y sort of thing. So anyway, okay, so these are quite wide in the legs. Now, I am a reasonably straight up and down shape. I don't have too many extremes in my body. So the first thing I want to say is if you're quite broad shouldered and quite busty, a wide leg pant actually isn't too bad for you as opposed to quite a slim leg pant. But I mean, it's all about what you like to wear and it's all about balance. This is just general tips, remember that. So you don't have to go this wide. There are varieties of wide, and what we're trying to do by creating balance is kind of trying to make sure that our shoulders balance out where the bottom of our pants are, that kind of width piece. Okay. So the first way you can create some balance for your big old wide pants is with some big old wide sleeves. This may not work as well if you are already quite broad in the shoulders or quite busty, but if you're more pear-shaped, I hate using the fruit bowl things, but if you're wider in the hips essentially than you are in the top, or like me, you're kind of a bit straight up and down, then this is a cool way to create a little bit of that balance in your outfit. Wide shoulders, wide sleeves, bit of symmetry there. If really extreme sleeves are not your thing, this is another great way to use sleeves and shoulders to create balance with wide leg pants. So this drop sleeve shirt with cuffed sides, pockets, it creates balance in the outfit. So my shoulders aren't as defined, no cutaways here, and this sort of just balances out the width of the pants. So if you're not into really extreme sleeves like the first top, this is a much more subtle way to play around with it. Okay, in a quick comparison to show you, again, balance in a different way, this is quite a slim skirt with the same shirt. So what this look does is because the skirt is quite narrow and the shirt is wide, it actually kind of makes me look a bit like this. The emphasis kind of comes right down in at my ankles and it makes my shoulders look a lot broader than they actually are. So that's kind of the reverse, I guess, of what I'm trying to show you with wide leg pants when we're talking about balance. Wide leg pants, wider sort of softer shoulders and detail here tends to balance things out. With this look, the wider shirt with the detail here actually makes the skirt appear a lot narrower than it is. All right, last one is creating balance with jackets, and in particular the shoulders of jackets. So I've just gone with a basic black tank here. Again, it's hard, right? This look is fine because I'm reasonably well balanced and proportioned anyway, but let's show you some differences with some jackets. So this is quite a fitted denim jacket. It's a really nice one. It's a stretch fabric. So let's pop her on. Lengthwise, she's all right with the jeans. You know, again, fine. Cute. But let me show you the difference with this other jacket. This other jacket has shoulder pads because, you know, 80s life. It's very bright green too. All right, let's put this one on. Balance. Bottom of the pants, width of the shoulders. Just pull the sleeves up a little bit for some zhuzhing. I mean, first of all, I just love this jacket. I love the color. I love everything about it. But the balance that it gives to the wide leg pants is really cool. So again, this is an extreme example. They're quite big shoulder pads. You might not feel comfortable with that. Really what we're looking for here is this concept of if you're going wide at the bottom, you need to make sure that you're balancing it out in some way, shape or form at the top. These are tips and tricks only. At the end of the day, remember, the best thing on you is whatever you look and feel good in. These are some simple things that you can try if you're kind of struggling to find how you think things work or why things don't look quite right. But if you put your outfit on and you love it, you go for it.